guys, I'm Mr. BeetleBum, and here is another World of Tanks map strategies video. Today we are going to be talking about the map Himmelsdorf, one of my personal favorites. That's why I have it, so that I can't play it. Anyways, yes. Well, not much to say about this. It's a city map. It's a tiny map. It's one that I think should be basically for tiers, I don't know, 1 through 4 kind of thing. I really don't like this one when it's on, for higher tiers. But hey, that's just me, and we're not here to talk about what I like. So, as you can see in this, you got your north spawn, you got your south spawn. If you're playing encounter, you're going to be having the spawn down here. But as per usual, lights, TDs, mediums, heavies, and arty. So, because this is such a small map, guys, it's, sometimes people say everybody's a light on this one because, you're basically right in front of each other. So in other words, if you got a light parked here, if you have a light parked here, or here, or here, or anywhere, and they bring their lights up to, up in here, up in the house, there's rooms here where you can go up and snipe from the windows that are blown out. Well, you're automatically spotted. It's not about waiting for you to shoot. You're just automatically spotted. And that's why I say, everybody is a light, or I don't really say it, but I've heard people say it all the time. Everyone's a light on this map. So the strategy is basically just get out there and find the best spot. Where you can have some fun, though, is on the railroad tracks. On the railroad tracks, you can find some spots where you can actually, if you get up here fast enough, like right here in a light, there's a very good, say you're coming from this way and you get up here, there's a very good chance you can be able to spot everything coming out here. And then if you got a TD here, or maybe right in here at the corner of that house there, let me just move that so you can see at this house, then you can snipe up here. Another thing is basically just sniping from the hill down below, whether it be in a light, a TD, a medium, anything. See, that's just it. Everybody's the same basically on this because you're so close, other than the heavies, really. So let me just erase this and show you what I mean. Heavies, they were doing this a little different, but yeah, heavies go down to heavy alley right here. You got your heavies from this flank, or from this spawn, the heavies will sit here or maybe here, and these guys will sit here and about here. And they're just going to battle it out, man. Just armor side scraping, angling, and who's got the best shots. It's really comes down to that. While everyone else is battling in the middle, battling down here, you can put a TD right here, and a TD, say, right about here is the best. And you can snipe whatever gets lit up here. Or you can move over here, or move over to this house, and then you can snipe down this lane here on the other side of these buildings. That happens a lot. Your lights will try to sneak down here sometimes, and you might have to move your TD up to here to snipe across, or here as it already is on this side. Let me just remove all this stuff here so it's not too confusing. Get rid of the heavies if I can. It seems like whenever I do the little marks, they're hard to get rid of. But anyway, oh, there you go. We lucked out. Another thing is the hill. The hill is where I would say your light should go right off the bat. That's your main priority. It's high ground. Get up there, spot for your team. The thing is with this is where a lot of tanks are going to go up to the hill. Everybody knows that. It's the key thing. Because you want to get up there and battle it out, win it, and once you win it, A, you can snipe everyone below you, and B, you can rush down to their base and take out their arty and surprise their TDs and everyone else from behind. And basically by that time, if you win the hill and you're still doing good on the ground, you're going to end up winning it, because then you can do a pincer action, flanking from two sides. They're dead. Any new players just be like, rah, that kind of thing, and run for it. So, like I say, at the start, get up there, and you can go two ways. You can go up here, or you can go straight along the end and go up here. That's from this flank here. From the north, you can go straight up the top, or you can go along here. That's really about it. There is no second way or anything like that to get in. But then once you get there, excuse me, it's all going to be a battle of, tanks right here and tanks right here battling it out, or tanks right here or tanks right here battling it out. Now, if you get there early, And what you do is you would want to push, either if you're coming up, you'd push up to right up to here, and shoot them coming down. Like if you get up here and no one's there, push right up to this corner and start shooting whatever's coming up and make it hard for them. And then your tanks can follow up behind you, and you get 2 tanks here or 3 tanks, they're not coming up. It's that simple. Same thing with this way, but here it's a little easier. You got this little ridge here that you can hide behind and shoot at anything that's coming up this way or anything coming that way. And again, once your team gets up there, if they can manage to come up here, it's a lot easier to deal with the enemy when you get right on top of the hill that they're driving up. You basically have them in a very bad spot. Because once you own this, then there's so many spots right here. There's an opening there. You can snipe right into this corner. Along here, here, another opening right there for down here. There's so many spots that you can use to snipe at tanks that are all down here. So heavies in an ideal situation are going to be here, maybe one go up, but it's hopefully it's not a super slow one. Your mediums are going to come up here and do battle. Your lights tend to be more about like one will come up here and do the spotting, one will come over on this side and do spotting. And then your TDs can be everywhere, back here, even maybe popping in here every once in a while. Or maybe a TD goes up to the hill too to support them and then do sniping. Same thing with the top. TDs are going to be here, maybe even here. And then, a couple will go up to the top here to do sniping afterwards. Again, the heavies will come down a heavy alley, the mediums will go hill, and your lights and your TDs will be playing over here. It's really basic, and the reason why it's a pretty basic map when it comes to strategy is because of its size, guys. It's very small. It's condensed. You don't have a lot of room to move around. There used to be some crazy spots that you could get into by playing with the mechanics. They've changed all that. It used to be pretty good, advantageous to be in this hangar here. They've changed that. It's really easy to kill the tanks that are in there now. It's actually not really good for you to go in there because it's a pain in the butt. You can't shoot at anything. Once they go this way or this way, like if you're shooting down, once they get around your vision or go into here, you're screwed. You got to go all the way back to get out in order to attack them, so it's not as fun. That being said, let's go into the map and we can take a better look at it there. All right? All right, guys, here we go. We're on the famous Himmelsdorf map, one that everybody loves so much. And let's get it started. We normally go lights, TDs, mediums, heavies, and then arty. So this whole map, as I was talking about, is basically one big light map because it's such a small map that you're going to get spotted everywhere. So let's just talk about the basics, okay? We're not going to go in order here, but quite simply, this is where I'm talking about right here for the heavy alley. This little alleyway right here. Let's go in here. This is where your heavies basically side scrape from this corner and that corner right there. And they have a battle. See who's going to have the best aim, best angling, and all that kind of stuff. Then your TDs, normally you always find that there's going to be a TD parked here, and then they're going to be sniping down here, whoever gets spotted, and at this end here, right about here, you tend to have a TD that's facing this way for the same thing. If anyone's silly enough to come out or whatever, you've got to try to snipe it. Lights. The lights tend to, from the north spawn, they zip around here and they come down trying to stay as far right as possible, and they get to about here and then they start trying to spot, and the TDs that are back here, they'll move up once something's spotted and then try to, shoot them here. And same with the other spawn. If you're starting here, a lot of lights will just zip up right over here and then again, this time trying to stay as far left, and then get to right about here, punch a hole in the wall here, use this as a cover, and then just do the spotting through here. And then again, his TDs are going to come up behind here, or wherever they need to be to snipe up this way. The old hangar, not that great anymore. It's been changed a lot. Not really the best place to hide in. A lot of lights, especially at lower levels, they just basically come here and fill up these little slots that are in these buildings, and then just have like a snipe fest. Who can pick each other off the faster, that kind of thing. The key thing here, guys, really is pretty simple: is go to the hill. This is me right here. Dun, 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 dun. We'll take a look at that later. Anyways, you want to rush up to the hill, claim this spot here, snipe, and then come around the side here and basically just battle it out, and then go down their side. Come down here, go for arty, go for the heavies that are down here. Basically, you got to determine what to go for when you get here. But same thing from the other side, guys. You want to get up here really quick, and then one tank should be always coming up here for doing the front spotting. Too often you see too many tanks that just sit here and snipe. Oh, I'm trying to get a good shot, and meanwhile the guy up here is doing battle and no one's helping him out. So don't be the guy who doesn't help your team, and is just, again, a greedy little, going for your damage instead of thinking about your team. Keep your mini map on. Always be watching it and always be helping your team. You can really pressure them if you come around here and then get shots from here. That way you got one tank's already here, and now you're coming from this angle. You'll have a pincer effect, and you're going to take care of them pretty quick. There's some secret spots here, like for example, if you win this area and you're pushing this way, this is a nice little opening that you can shoot down on your enemies here. There's a whole lot of these spots right here that you can shoot down onto this line. Again, right here there's an opening, and right here there's an opening. You'll find them a lot. There's quite a few of them here, and they're great for sniping down, which is a really, really good idea. It's just, don't forget about your team. That's the only thing I gotta say. Now I'm zooming way up because arty, guys, here in the corner, here, and then a lot of times they'll come right up into this corner. That's the out of bounds line right here and right here, so just parked right there. Whereas on this side, every once in a while you might see them up here, but more likely you're going to be down here, that area right along here. That's about it. Really, this is really a straightforward map, guys. There's really not a lot of strategy to it, other than keep your mini map open. Be very aware, because it's so small you can get circled really quick. You have to make decisions really quick on small maps. If you start seeing what looks like a flank falling, get your butt over there, because if not, it's going to fall, and then you're just going to get wrapped up. You're just going to get walked over. That's about it. Let's get into this, and actually I'll give you a little idea. Like I said, this is me right here. Give you a little idea as to what you should be looking to do in this game, going up the hill. Can I speed this up at all? There we go. Woohoo! We're flying now. This does not go that fast. This little wheelie. I think this is the Gendron, the one that I got for Christmas or something like that. But anyways, so what I do here is I realized, okay, there's only one. Let's put the mini map on. Oh no, okay, never mind. I noticed there was only one tank over here at least at the moment that I got up there. So I knew he looked like he's pinned down behind this little mound of dirt there. So I know he's gonna just be staying there, and that's why I decided to make an aggressive move. And let's just speed it up a little bit just so you can see what's going on here. And now there's two of them. I have my poor buddy here that decided to come over and help out and got killed right away. I noticed right away there's just this guy. There's no one else behind him. So, pretty confident we're going to be able to duel this guy. And then this is what I'm talking about. Like, you just go far, and then, okay, boom. You play everything as it goes. This guy's coming at me, so I get ready, get a shot and right away, track him. Just keep on top of the guy. Don't let him go. He's being really aggressive, so he's playing right into our hands here. You shouldn't be aggressive. You should be trying to angle. Look at my hit points. The fact that I haven't lost anything is because, I was able to easily dispatch him. Because he was just coming at me. You gotta like you got to always be trying to use your angles right, figuring out how to defend your armor, so to say, or defend your hit points, because you don't have a lot of them. So you want to save them all as much as possible. But anyways, that was just a quick little video, just of rushing the hill and how to do it, and just go up there. Always take high grounds, guys, in maps. I can't say that enough. There's not a lot of maps that have them, but if your map has high ground, it's a very, very smart thing to do, to take that high ground. Just like in reality, any general that's a field marshal or anything like that is going to tell you that he's going to tell his tankers to take the high ground. It's just the way it is. And they've made it in the game where it's the same thing with the physics and everything and the mechanics. It's better to have the high ground. So that's about it, guys. This one's really too easy. Again, because we have a small map here. There's not a lot of places to hide. There's not a lot of places to snipe other than, down the 3 line here, and then there's the heavy battle right here. Other than that, sure, the railways maybe. But these little maps, this one, mines, these are the things where you get, mines actually has a bunch of little cool little spots you can go to. But it really comes down to just making sure, like I said before, making sure you watch your mini-map and make sure you react quick. Alright guys, I'm Mr. BeetleBum, and I'm out of here till the next video. Cheers!